Are you worried about money? Worried about having enough of it? Where it's going to come from? How would you like to go from broke and lacking money to having an abundance of it start coming in and you never have to be worried about it again? How cool would that be? Well, if that sounds good, make sure you like this video and let's get right to it. Earlier today, I had an amazing conversation with a client of mine. And during it, she was saying that her financial situation was getting kind of tight and she was a little bit worried about money and like where she's going to make her next money from. If you own a business or if you're a coach or you work for yourself, I think you'll understand and resonate with that idea. Well, this video is going to change a game for you if this is you right now. So I stopped my client because she was going down this rabbit hole of like, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make enough money. I have some ideas, and she started to share some of that. And they were great ideas, by the way. But when you shift this idea I'm about to share with you, that changes the entire game where you never have to worry about money again. You just open yourself up to it and you receive more of it. And I'll explain, so stay with me here, okay? So I first pointed out to her that she said that she was worried about money and that she wasn't sure where she was going to get money from. And we talked through that a little bit, and that's a reoccurring thought she had. Well, if you're in a lackful state of thinking, it causes you to feel a lackful feeling, right? So when you think that you don't have enough, you feel like you don't have enough. And then what does that make you feel like? Like you're not enough. What does that make you feel like? You're contracted. You feel less than. In other words, subconsciously or unconsciously to most people, they're showing up to the world feeling less than when you're in a lackful state. So the very first step here is understanding what's happening here. And the next step is to help shift you out of it instantly. Well, when you're in that lackful state, you're showing up with not a lot of confidence, and guess what? Money's not going to come to you in a contracted state. Money loves the movers and shakers of the world. People with confidence, people with conviction. Money's attracted to that. Like, just think in terms of your own life right now, right? If you're looking for like a health coach or a life coach to help you solve a problem, and you meet two life coaches or two health coaches, and one is either showing up lackful or desperate because they're lackful, and the other one's showing up in their true, abundant, natural form, feeling confident and with lots of conviction that they know they can help you solve your problem. And money's not even on their mind because they've solved that problem for themselves. Well, which one would you want to give your money to? Obviously, the one who's more confident and powerful, right? So the same mechanism is occurring in all areas of your life, by the way. I just happen to record this video around money just because that's what came up on today's call. But it applies in all areas of your life. So if you're having trouble attracting Mr. or Mrs. Right, start to think about the thoughts that you're emitting and the state of being you're in. And that'll actually help you see why you're attracting certain types of people. So step number one is becoming aware of the state of being that you're in. And if you're catching yourself being worried about money or not knowing where it's going to come from, pause and just understand that, oh, no, I'm just in a lackful state right now. Let's make the shift. And I'm going to help you make the shift to abundance right now because you are abundance, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. So can you or can you not think of any thought right now? There's infinite thoughts you can think, right? Well, right there is the beginning of your abundance, actually, because you have an abundance of thoughts that you can think right now in this present moment. Okay, so it starts there. Well, are you or are you not connected with everyone and everything in the universe? Maybe not directly, but indirectly. There's this idea of the 6 degrees of separation, meaning we are literally connected to every person on planet Earth just via 6 degrees of separation. In other words, if you want to meet anybody on the planet, you could talk to somebody you know, who might know somebody they know, who might know somebody else who is closer to that person that they know. And then after 6 degrees, that person knows, if not is, the person you're looking to connect with. How powerful is that? In other words, you're already connected to every human being on the planet. So if you want to grow a business or if you want to get a dream job of yours, know that you already are connected to the people that can get you in touch with that company or with the people and clients or customers that will make the sales in your business. You're already connected to them. So right then and there, you already are abundant. What's funny about this whole thing is, what is abundance actually? Let's kind of take a step back and define it, because a lot of people have it wrong and they correlate abundance with financial abundance. But financial abundance is only one form of abundance. There's lots of different forms of abundance that you already have. So let's start by defining what is abundance. Well, the general definition of abundance is basically having the ability to do what you want, when you want to do it, and on your own terms. If you could do what you want to do, when you want to do it, on your own terms, would you or would you not be abundant, right? So maybe you're already starting to connect the dots here, but you already can do that. You actually can become resourceful and abundant right now via your infinite thoughts that you can have. Infinite ideas can come in. You could talk to any of the hundreds of people you're connected to right now, and they are connected to all 8 billion people on the planet Earth in some degree of separation. How awesome is this? And so the louder you show up, the more powerfully and with more conviction you show up to announce what it is you're trying to create abundance for, that's really the question, is why do you want abundance to begin with here? What will it allow you to do in your life? Well, instead of thinking you need an abundance of money to do that, think in terms of what if you could just do that thing? I actually heard a story a while back about this one woman who was a photographer and she wanted to travel the world, but she had no money. And so when she learned about this idea for herself, and she started to think, well, all right, well, what resources and abundance do I already have that I'm already tapped into that I can offer that will help me travel the world actually? And she got the idea that what if she presented her portfolio of photography to the airlines and then offered that as free marketing for them, in turn to travel on their airlines? So that's exactly what she did, actually. So I believe it was the very first airline she went to. She told them her idea, showed them her portfolio of photos, and they were blown away. And they basically agreed to fly her to all these amazing destination spots, and she would take pictures for them, and the airline can use those pictures in their marketing. And she got to fly for free, and they even set her up in a hotel that she could stay in for free each week that she was there. And so what ended up happening is she was able to travel to 52 countries for free, just by using and tapping into her own resourcefulness. How powerful is that, right? Well, hopefully you're starting to see and correlate with what is it that you have to offer, right? What resources are you tapped into right now? Who could you reach out to help you get to your next step? Really, the name of the game is how do you utilize the infinite abundance you're already connected to right now? So to come full circle with this idea, if you're stressed out about money or you're worried about where it's going to come in from, how you're going to make more of it, I want you to pause right there and understand that you're in a lackful state of being for yourself, and money is not attracted to that. So right then and there, you're going to want to stop yourself from thinking that way and instead remind yourself of your true innate abundance right now. So really the question isn't, how can I make more money? It's who do I have to be in order to create this result actually? You could actually bypass money altogether to get your result. But if your desire is to make a lot more money, then the name of the game is who do you have to be in order to attract more money in order to become a magnet to money. You need to show up as the person who already has infinite resources and is not lacking anything. When you could show up as that version of yourself, you are going to crush it in any business or job that you're in. I'm here to tell you. When you're not worried about getting money and you could just show up as who you are authentically and unapologetically, you are going to attract so much more business, money, opportunities. You're going to become a magnetic person, right? I hope you're starting to see the difference here and why you haven't made money if you've been lackful this whole time, and how you can start to easily create money by becoming a magnetic person. This is how you do it. So catch yourself when you think, how am I going to get more money? And shift it into, I'm connected with everyone on planet Earth and I'm infinitely resourceful. So now from there, it's how do I need to show up to those infinite resources here in order to create what I'm looking to create? It's how can I provide more value to them? How can I solve a problem they have bigger, better, and faster? If you could start to answer that question, you are going to become super abundant and money's going to flow to you like there's no tomorrow. I'm here to tell you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. I hope it serves you amazingly well. And if you like these types of videos, just let me know that in the comments as well. And I'd be happy to record a lot more of these types of videos as well. I know my page isn't necessarily around money, but the principles and concepts I teach on my page, they apply to all areas of your life. So it's infinitely valuable. But with that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you watching and supporting my channel. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next video.